It's a new year, new beginning, new hope, new dreams, and new aspirations. And we are here to bring to you the program that is here to inspire you to aspire your desire, the change for a new generation. The program is christened New Day on NT Lagos Network Center. My name is Ivan Dugan, and like you are there sitting in your home or wherever you are, I am happy, I am glad, I survived, you survived, and we're in 2015 together. Tunbosun.
Oh yes, we are all glad that we actually survived 2015 together, and by the grace of God, we are believing that many more years to celebrate.
Many more years.
It's time to go for a very short break, and remember that even though it's 2015, the program still remains New Day, the voice of the new generation. Please stay with us. We'll be right back.
Wanna be in the know? Tune to the show. It's called New Day, now in your zone. Touching the work and career. Ends up in the play zone. Take luck to entertain, inspire to make you feel at home. And it's all about you. It's all about you. New Day. New Day. It's the new day. New Day. It's a new day.
Do not deface public property. Do the right thing. Let's change the way we think.
Football is synonymous with Nigeria, and beach football is one of the many varieties in the game that's becoming more popular every day. When the 4th edition of the FIFA-recognized annual beach soccer competition, known as Copa Lagos, took place at the Eko Atlantic City, the Barcelona Beach Club, local Nigerian clubs like Stationery Stores, Eyimba, and the Pepsi Academy squared off against the nations of Ivory Coast, Senegal, Ghana, and the defending champion, Nigeria. The competition, which has grown in stature since inception, witnessed a display of foreign cheerleaders as a major highlight. They thrilled the spectators to beautiful dance moves, getting them into high spirits long before the matches began. The fans were not left out of the entertainment, as Ghanaian National Supporters Club made the short trip across the West African coast to add glamour to the event. The opening game of the competition was a game of debutantes, as Barcelona took on Pepsi Football Academy and emerged winners.
And more importantly, we had a chance to beat them.
In a short while, Ghana is going to meet Nigeria, and that's another rivalry that is going to be taken to another level.
We are expecting winning today, as we always win against Nigeria, so it's going to be the same thing today.
After that came the renewal of rivalry between Nigeria and Ghana. They brought their rivalry from the green lush pitches to the beach football, and it was the Beach Eagles which shot into an early 3-goal lead. Ghana pegged back in no time. However, the Eagles dug deep and were able to emerge victorious after the standard 3 halves.
It's amazing to find out that an event like this of such magnitude is going on and the whole Lagos is not here. Wow. Everybody out there should come see what's happening here. I mean, they need to do a lot more publicity. Look at the grounds here. Amazing. You have the Barcelona beach football team here, and people are sitting in their homes.
The Copa Lagos, we try everything possible to make it, and by the grace of God, we'll be able to make it, and we go here in Nigeria.
And we know that there's 2 moments that Nigerians love. The one is football and the other is music. And Copa Lagos has both. Music, football, beautiful ladies and fashion.
It's a wonderful promotion of the beach soccer here, bringing beach soccer and making it so popular.
Known as fun-seeking and loving people, Lagosians make their way to the venue to enjoy the music, dance, networking opportunities, tasty food and drinks, apart from the football. The 3-day competition ended with Ivory Coast emerging winners. It's no surprise the world awaits what Copa Lagos has in store for 2015.
Welcome back. You just saw a Lagos segment on the show. I know this is Lagos. We had Copa Lagos 2014, which was not just yesterday. 2014 was yesterday. Yeah, and we had Copa Lagos in December. Fantastic event, football, beautiful ladies. I was mesmerized by the dance steps of the beautiful cheerleaders.
The dance step or
the dance steps. Those
or the
ladies.
baby hello.
The baby hello. Dance step, no need.
Okay. And you know, talking about, Copa Lagos is something relating to football. And I'm looking forward. Maybe I should make that something to do this year. Play football
okay,
myself.
Play football. I thought you joined the dance group.
No.
And I thought this was just.
No. You don't want to blind.
No, I've seen you dance before. No. Those ladies have it. No. You?
All right. What I said?
Yeah, try.
Okay, don't worry. After the show. All right.
Yeah, so like we all know, on Thursday it's the wind down edition on the show.
That's
and
right.
Today being the first one for this year, we have beautiful guests lined up for you. We also have the People Entertainment as well, where we know that our entertainers have something in stock for their fans. So on People Entertainment, we'll get to know what that is.
Okay, and on the footprint segment, we've decided to actually start the footprint segment with a guy. He's fine boy, no pimples, and he's an actor. So begin to think. He's a model as well. So just look at the Nollywood industry. Those fine boys, no pimples.
Those fine yellow boys.
Today, we caught one of them.
Before.
And it's going to be our
fishers
guest.
of men.
Fishers of fine boys.
Okay, yeah,
no pimples.
Fine boys, because men, okay, fine boy. I agree with you.
All right, so we have, you'll get to meet him on our footprint segment. I'm not going to tell you the name yet.
Oh, yeah. And on, one of our favorite segments. Maybe I'll let you talk about that one.
Okay, now he's talking about the he said, she said
because
segment.
I know that's where your forte is.
Like
your forte lies.
my power, everything. All right, so on the he said, she said segment, the topic is it compulsory to make New Year resolution? Are you for the yes? Are you for the no? Don't worry, we have somebody. This guy is a banker, but today he wants to.
Wait, all those people that count money.
As in plenty money, sir.
I know it's resolution. I can't tell you the resolution. More customers.
So on the topic for the he said, she said segment today, the topic is it compulsory to make New Year resolution? You get to know more about that on the he said, she said segment.
So in order for you to be part of the show, not just by watching but by contributing, don't forget our social media platforms are always open for you 24/7, especially on the show on Tuesdays and Thursdays 1 to 2 p.m. And on Twitter, you can follow us and send us your tweet at NewDayTvShow. And on Facebook, log on to www.facebook.com/NewDayTvShow. Drop in your comment and you'll be sure I'll read them on the show today.
Yes, and you can always send us an email at newdaytvshow@gmail.com.
Definitely. Also, let's head off to the, footprint segment. You are the lady, because if I should introduce him, I use
They'll
fine
think you
boy.
are-
He's 14 years, so you introduce him, please.
Okay, now before I even introduce the guest today, okay, let me also let you know that before the show ends today, we'll be cutting our New Year cake. So something for you to watch out for. Now it's time to.
I've eaten the cake already, half.
Now it's time to introduce our guest. He's an actor, he's a model, but really I like.
He sings
to
as
call
well,
him-
though. He sings as well,
Yes.
yeah.
But I like to call him fine boy, no pimple. And he almost gave me a heart attack today. Because I was caught thinking, this guy, when is he coming? Is he not here? That fine boy thing will not catch me if I had missed the show today. Anyway, Okey Uzoeshi, it's nice to have you with us today.
Thank you so much for having me, Tunbosun.
Okay. By the way, how was yesterday night? Maybe that made you to come.
What did you do last night? Don't say how it was.
Exactly.
What did you do
What did you
last
do
night? And where were you?
Where were you last night?
Me? I was preparing for the show today.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was in church. I went to church, and then I got home, and then I just had fun with family members, and then I went to bed.
Wait, from church you went home?
Yes.
With family
Yes,
members.
I went home.
With family members.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No, baby, hello by the side. I don't trust you.
Trust me. Oh.
Really?
I'm good.
I think the first question I'm going to ask you is fine boy, no pimples, actor, models, everything.
Tunbosun, you even scanned the
I get
face.
to let this
Tunbosun,
go.
you scanned the face already.
No.
Okay.
I must take the pictures I'm going to take with you today. Maybe I'm going to use it for my BB for the next how many.
Right.
Anyway, ladies,
Okay.
how do you, because I've been talking about fine boys, no pimples.
Yeah.
How do you handle ladies?
Well, the same way everybody handles members of the opposite sex generally. This is a trick question to Boston. It's not fair. Come on. It's not fair. Okay, how do I handle ladies? The same, just basically, we respect and...
Respect.
Respect.
Respect varies.
Respect get
varies.
level.
Exactly.
You should be on my side now. What's
Come
going
on,
on
respect
now?
varies now.
Respect.
The way I handle ladies is different from the way you handle it. So don't that everybody, the way everybody handle is different. Like Tunbosun, the way I know.
This is going to be hard.
Don't worry, we'll come back. It's going to be hard. That means you're getting their numbers, you're getting everything.
Yeah.
No.
What? What? No.
Just pity him and ask him the next question.
But the next question is still ladies. What's the craziest thing a female fan has done to you?
Offer to have a child for me.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Why? Because you're fine.
Tunbosun, let it
But I
go
can
now.
tell you, I can tell you are being very diplomatic here.
No, really.
Offering to have a child for you. That's being diplomatic. Don't worry, but we know.
I don't know. I'm telling you the truth now.
Okay. And, let's talk about this, you and acting and everything.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you go for any formal training or is it just an inborn thing?
Well, truth is, up until 2006, I did not know that I could act. I just knew that I had a thing for mimicry. I could mimic anybody if I really wanted to.
Okay.
But I didn't think that it was anything until 2006. I was on a dare by friends of my friends. Just said, okay, they're doing this Amstel Malta Ambo thing. Let's just get forms. I was like, you guys get. I'm not interested. And then they got a form for me. They forced me to fill the form.
Yeah.
They practically dragged me to the first audition. We all went together, and then they kept calling me back. I was like, what's wrong with this? What are they seeing? I can't act, and then, they kept calling me back, and I went for the second one, and then I went for the third and final one. I made it to top 20. I was like, oh yeah, at this point, this is where it's over. And then I made it to top 10. I was in the house, and I was like, for me, it was, and then being tutored by a thespian like Sam Dede, because he was our coach for the period of time. It was amazing. And then when, great actors like, Sam Dede, Bimbo Akintola tell you, okay, look, you had this thing. You begin to tell yourself that, okay, maybe I do have this thing after all.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think for me, that's how it started.
So after you left the Ambo house, which was the first movie you shot?
My first opportunity was given to me by MME Song. She just met her by chance, and she just saw me and she just went, oh, okay, I have this thing I'm doing in a couple of days. Come to my office, come and read for me. And I went and I read, and I got the part, and that was it.
Oh, fantastic.
Easy peasy.
All right. So let's come to the personal side of okay.
That's what you want.
Yes,
also, right?
as in, no, I cannot have this guy like that and we'll be asking him all those simple.
Okay.
I mean, so what's that thing about you that people don't know? Please don't tell me that they don't know. I can just that fun fact about you that people don't know.
I'm an amazing cook.
Oh, really? So what's your house address?
He's the complete package, right?
What's your house address? So wait, you can cook. What else can you do? Can you clean?
No.
You can't clean.
No.
Okay. Do you know how to clear the kitchen after
After I cook.
Mm.
Of course, if
You can do that one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Then you have money in your account.
Tunbosun, leave me alone. You're here. She's
No, let her.
People that I'm sure that by the time you leave the set, I'm going to get maybe phone calls from 1 or 2 people, and they want to know that guy. Okay. All right then.
But it's quite great. We know you act, you model. What's happening with your singing career? Because I know you belong to
a group.
Yeah, G Exploits, and
Yes.
honestly, you guys topped the charts for a couple of weeks, months. You even had tours around the country,
world,
around the world, nominated for various awards. What was happening to your musical career?
Truth is, at some point, we all decided to just take a break and try our hands on other stuff. You understand? We'd done the whole 9 yards, and the contract with the record label had expired or was expiring. And so I told the guys, or we all sat down and decided, listen, let's just try this, and then but we're still cool. Sheung is in America, Femi's around working on other stuff too. We're still together, hopefully, and very soon you'll hear from us again.
Any chance of you going solo?
He smiled and he looked the other way.
It's either yes or no.
Yes, of course. I mean, come on. I was not. You're not born with anybody attached to your side except you're Sammy's twin. So, yeah, of course.
Okay. Now, if you were not an actor, I know you would tell me you'd probably be a musician or a model, but forget all those things. If you're working in the corporate world, what would you be?
When I say this, a lot of people find it funny or weird, sort of, but I actually studied science laboratory technology. I'm a microbiology major. Yes. So I've done work in some major pharmaceutical companies in their quality control laboratories.
Okay.
So that's basically, if I wasn't doing this,
You were doing that.
You were doing that. But, okay. Now, your dream role.
okay.
What would that be? And what is that thing you bring into that dream role?
How best to answer this question? Okay, my dream role could be anything. Basically, my dream role is an autobiography. Because I feel like as an actor, that's one of the most difficult things to do. Playing somebody, because you have people who are living witnesses to the person's life. So there's no middle ground. There's no you tried. You actually either get it. You understand? There is no. So I'd been approached to play a particular role, and that is Ojukwu at 30. Yes, I've been approached to play Ojukwu at 30. So my concern at the time was, I don't know if we have enough research material for me. I need videos, I need stuff that I could look at, I could see, you understand? So I don't know, but for me that would be it's the work, the and then talk real slow.
Exactly.
Okay, fantastic.
Does Ojukwu laugh the way you laugh? Or rather, did he used to laugh the way you
I'll
laugh?
have to learn the way he used to laugh.
They have this kind of rich man.
laugh.
Yeah.
Okay, you know him now. You sabi him.
He's accounting 6 figures.
Exactly.
These guys.
Okay.
Let's talk about Hollywood. You see most of the actors now, the Desmond Elliott and co, going into writing, directing, producing,
And even politics.
Even politics. So, are you going to toe that line at some point, directing, producing?
Oh, definitely. I believe in putting your money where your mouth is.
Yeah.
It's okay for us to sit in our houses and complain and lash and say all sorts of crap about this or that. But if you are not part of the solution, then please do not contribute to the problem by being a destructive critic. That's what I believe. So if there's something I can do to, improve the standard of the industry, or maybe at some leadership position, I feel like, because for me personally, I don't think politics is my thing. I'm sorry, I don't think I make a great leader. But yeah, I'm keeping it real.
Okay.
However, if at some point I wake up and I suddenly maybe I'm more mature and I'm like 4 kids, and then I look up, I'll be a great dad. Maybe I can be a great leader. You know what I mean? So I mean, maybe then I can talk about politics. But in other spheres, definitely I want to be part of the solution as against being part of the problem. Okay,
so talking about Nollywood, there are reports, or rather there are always stories abound that some Nollywood producers shoot about 3-4 movies within 2 weeks.
To be honest, I don't know that. I don't know how true that is. It's impossible to say how true that is because planning a movie alone is a lot of work. From getting locations to cast and crew to salaries to welfare to costumes to makeup to a lot of work. And then when you have to deal with the kind of issues we have to deal with here, and we're working in Nigeria, as the case may be, it's it can be tedious. So I feel like it's unrealistic for anybody to say that you can plan a movie you can plan 3 movies in 2 weeks. Except you're shooting maybe a short film. I don't know.
But this is from I'll have to keep the person would like to remain anonymous. But the thing is, I know someone who's in the industry, a major player in the industry, and he's told me that there was this time, this particular actress, she's quite popular as well. She would go on location. Then after a while, she would take permission to go to another location.
Well, that is.
How does that work? Have you ever experienced it,
No.
David?
I can't. The worst I can do, because these things take a toll on you. When you have to play somebody that is not you. For instance, in this film, you are a killer. In this other film, pastor. In this other film, you are a student or something. There's no how that pieces of this character will not spill into this character, will not spill into this character. And that is where you see one person.
What if you master the art of?
You cannot master. There's no way you can master it. I'm sorry. That's why you see one person being the same person in every film. Whether he's playing a good guy, a bad guy, or whatever, is the same person in every film. You understand? That's where you get that kind of issue. But that's an actor's problem, not a producer's problem. I don't think that a producer can shoot 3 films back to back at once. I try to go crazy. You want to kill yourself.
Anyway, if I ask you that, what's your plan for later today? What would you tell me?
Later today, I'm going to see my sister.
Wait, pause. We are going for a break. Now when we come back, those NTBB things.
Rethink the answer. Leave sister, rethink the answer.
Okay, we still have fine boy, no pimples in the house. And we'll go for this break. When we come back, it's still the New Year's edition of New Day, the voice of the new generation. Please stay with us.
Did you hear me calling? I had a terrible day today, and then... Where are you going?
Just giving you the space that you need.
What's that supposed to mean?
I want to be married, Olaiton. I want a wife, someone who wants what I want, or at least is willing to try to want what I want. Not someone to share a room with and expenses. I want to be married, and you want to be single.
Femi, please, stop sounding so silly and dramatic. I mean, especially not now that I'm half drunk.
Did you see? I am leaving this marriage, and you are telling me that I'm being silly and dramatic.
I'm just tired, please.
Yeah. Chill. I'll be chilling somewhere else though.
I'm too tired to beg you.
welcome back to the show. We just saw there Okey in one of the series that he's featured in, Tales of Eva. Now, how was he shooting that?
It was great. It was pretty good. I mean, it's amazing that I'm just seeing it because, like I told you, I've never seen it before today. I'd gotten all the tweets and the Facebook messages from fans saying, "Oh, I saw you on Tales of Eve and I thought you were amazing," but this is my first time of seeing it.
Really? Okay. Now, talking about this is your first time of saying that. How many movies have you featured in? Oh, see, that is where you know a big boy. When he needs to think how many movies
like 500, 600.
Then that's when you begin to guess his bank accounts, how fat it is.
How many?
Okay, we are good though, because I'm following you to your house. You can cook.
Okay, so give or take 30. Give or take.
Give or take 30.
Yes, give or take.
All right. So, what's the hardest role you've ever
had to play?
Yeah.
The most difficult role I've ever had to play was the role of a man whose wife got caught in adultery with the neighbor, and his only son died in the process. It was very emotionally challenging, and to be honest, if I wasn't working with a great director, it would have been very difficult to put it off. Because a lot of times you're shooting in Lagos, there's a lot of noise, everything's going on, and it's a really emotional scene. You just found out that your son is dead, and you find out your wife was cheating on you, and your son was dying. Exactly, the whole time. You understand? So it was really. And then you just need absolute silence to get yourself to that place. And so if you're not working with a good director, and they're not distracted, and then you give a shabby rather performance. But the director, everybody out, and I had my peace and quiet. And I was able to pull it off. So it was really. It was just one take. It was really.
Title of the movie?
It's called Sensitive Matters.
Really sensitive.
Very
sensitive. They got the sensitive part of you. Oh, that director.
Yeah.
He's a very good director.
Yeah, she actually.
She.
Part of Grey Mobile.
We were talking about people that you've worked with. Who is the best actress you start alongside?
Question, because you don't know. For instance, I will call a name now, and I'll step out of here and I'll turn on my phone, and then my phone just explodes. Okay, you call me. So it's a trick question. I will tell you that I've worked with a lot of brilliant actresses. A lot of brilliant actresses. I've worked with Omotola, for instance, Omotola Jalade.
Sorry, pause.
Yes.
Omotola Jalade Kende.
Yeah.
What role did you play? Were you a husband or boyfriend?
Well, half fiance.
That was a long. Don't worry. Don't ask him anymore. I've gotten mine. No. You were.
With Omoti.
Did you hug her? Did you hug her?
No talk.
Okay, don't worry.
Okay. You were a fiance. Did you hug her? If you say no,
Watch out.
Okay, Twitter questions.
We have a couple of questions on Twitter. This one coming from Johnson, and he's asking, who have you not worked with that you would love to work with?
Who have I not worked with? I would love to work with Genevieve Naji and Rita Dominic. Oh, and Ramsey Noah. I feel like he's probably one of the most brilliant actors.
Are you guys, maybe because of the complexion, maybe a bit alike?
No. Stop it.
Okay, like you're thinking that maybe
You cannot compare, we were just,
But you guys look alike.
We're just the rock that.
He's fine, you two are fine. In fact,
now.
this one I'm even saying you're fine. Do you have a girlfriend? So that she will not think I'm trying to use style to. Do you have a girlfriend?
You're on the spot.
Don't put me on the spot.
What's her name?
On the spot today.
Your
It's not happening. Too much. This is a new year.
Do you have a girlfriend?
You should be proud of her. Do you have a girlfriend?
Do you have a girlfriend?
Yes, I am in a committed relationship.
Okay, what is her name?
No, I am not going to tell you her name.
No. You might. That means that if you don't want to tell us the name of the girlfriend, maybe you have 5 ladies, and you know that if you mention Sade, by the time you're stepping out, Topper might be waiting. So what is her name?
Kai, I don't enter.
Okay, don't worry. Another 20 questions.
Let's go to Facebook. And on Facebook, we have a question coming from Sadiq. And Sadiq is asking, talking about your musical career. Okay, well, you answered that before, when you said that you're still coming back, because he's asking, Or
If
you
I'm
just
coming
come back,
back.
into the industry.
No, definitely, definitely.
Yeah, but wait, let's just talk more about it. The industry right now, the way it is, the likes of Whiskey, Davido, these guys are ruling the airwaves, they're ruling shows, content. How do you plan on breaking into it? Because the kind of music you do is quite different from what these guys do.
I believe that there's a niche for everybody. You understand? Yeah. I believe the sky is big. I always say that the sky is big enough for every star. You understand? So it's not about which is why it bothers me when I see people following people's footsteps or trying to copy people's sound because they feel like that is the way to go. Or when you ask them, they will say that they will tell you that that's what people want to hear. Truth is, people want to hear all sorts of things, from whiskey to Asha.
Yeah,
you understand?
Exactly.
On my way to work on my way here this morning, I was listening to Asha. You understand? First day of the year. I'm sorry, no hard feelings. I mean, we all love Whiskey and Davido, but I don't want to hear Balogun Delay this early in the morning. You understand? So, it depends. I believe there's a niche for everybody. It's just about putting out good music. Nigerians appreciate good music.
Okay.
You understand? So, I believe that's
Okay, just before we let you go, because we have to say goodbye for now, but you're coming back to cut the cake with us. All right, what your plans for 2015? What should we expect from you?
My plans for 2015.
Yeah.
Make more money.
Make more money. We're making money. We're making money.
Any
We're
sign
making
of tying the
money
knot?
this year.
Time the knot. You'll be the first to know.
Fantastic.
So they say. But is it compulsory to make a New Year resolution? Because that's our topic for he said, she said.
Who's the person? Depends on the person. If your New Year resolution is going to make you it's going to help you sleep and wake up better in the morning.
Yeah.
By all means, make a New Year resolution.
Okay.
Yes.
From here to there, high five. Okay.
Use
Bluetooth.
No. Well, our high five is a hair.
Alright, we've been talking with the guy called Fine Boy No Pimples. His name is Okey Uzoeshi. He's an actor, model, and also a musician. We're going for a break now, and when we come back, it's still New Day, the voice of the new generation. Please stay with us.